Hi Aries, welcome to Loveful Tarot. My name is David, and today we're going to be doing your yearly read for 2024. This is going to be a special read for those of you looking for some extra guidance into what may be going on for you for the year. We're going to do mind, body, and soul to see where you're at, okay? And what the challenges that you may have for this year coming through. And we're going to get some messages, and let's start off right now. We are reading Aries. We're going to do one Moonology card first for your overall energy, and then we'll get into the tarot, okay? So this is going to be for any Aries looking for any guidance. Remember, if it doesn't resonate with you, I'll have other readings coming in monthly. I usually do love readings, but this annual reading is a very special one. So please tune in if you're interested in any of the videos. I really do appreciate any likes and subscribes. Really helps grow the channel for me, okay? We don't take ourselves too seriously here, Aries. Let's begin with your reading. I'm going to start off with one Moonology card for you. I think that one that flew out is it. So here we go. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. So Aries, if you have any confidence issues that you need to deal with right now, the universe is telling you that this year you are good enough. You can make those decisions, you can manifest, you can start feeling more confident about what you're doing. Universe is telling you you're on the right path and you deserve it, okay? But let's get into it more. I'm going to start with the tarot deck. So let's start with mind and see what your challenges are for the year. I'm going to do a 3-card spread. And then we'll move on to body and soul, okay? Or your spirit. So, what is coming up for Aries, please, for the year 2024 for the collective? Let's begin. So I have the Moon card. I have the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, and I have the Star card. Wow, that's really amazing for you right now. Oh my gosh. So Aries, there's a lot going on right now in your mind. And so you have fears or things that you were blocking from yourself from realizing. And I'm getting a sense here that you have a more stable energy with this moon. So a lot of you are coming into a new age here, a new energy for the year, okay? You may be tackling some of your fears, some of the things that you weren't confident about yourself doing, but you're going to try this year. And it's about looking into healing yourself, healing from things that have happened in your past, possibly from the previous year. A lot of stuff to do with emotional based here for some of you. And a lot of things that maybe you didn't see, but now you're starting to realize a true epiphany here for yourself, okay, Aries? And it's an energy of stabilizing here with the Queen of Pentacles. You really want to be consistent here, and there's going to be a stabilization in these efforts here that you have with the moon. Coming into the Star, these are realizations and dreams that we have and wishes that we want for ourselves. And so your motivation here this year especially is to overcome these obstacles and fears and challenges that you have inside you based that are emotional based. And by working on it consistently here with the Queen of Pentacles energy, you're able to overcome and manage the situation, whatever it is that you're dealing with here. If it's issues about self-confidence or whether you're worthy of something, you slowly start to believe that you are, and therefore you bring out that stable energy. And in turn, you're making your wildest dreams come true. So whatever it is that you're trying to manifest this year with the Star card, I'm seeing that there are certain goals and aspirations that you've set yourself that you're truly going to make progress in this year, okay? That's definitely a great energy to have. Things could be happening for you around Aquarius season here. And with the moon here, I'm definitely also getting strong Cancer here, okay? So let's take a look at body. We've tackled the mind, things that you're going through, and things that you will overcome. What is happening with your body, the physical world? What is happening here for Aries for 2024, please? Aries for 2024. Okay. I have 2 here. We have the Justice card. I have the Hermit card. One more, please. Okay. I have the Hanged Man. Wow, 3 major arcana. So, Aries, justice for you means something is set right. So you may find yourself putting some sort of goals in terms of your health here. Some of you may be choosing to eat right here. I'm getting here high blood pressure for some of you. So you're setting something back to the way it was. So you may have been sick for a while, or you've been challenged with some sort of inflammation or chronic illness here, that somehow you've figured out what the causes are and things are on the mends this year for you, okay? And with the Hermit card here, I'm seeing a lot of rest needed for you this year. So you may be taking more time for yourself to meditate and self-reflect. You may be taking more time to approach certain challenges. In some instances, you may be saying no because your energy is being protected this year. Okay, so although you may be the adventurous, spontaneous type, I know how enthusiastic you could be to say and help and do things for people and for yourself. There is an energy of protection here, either by some sort of higher power or within yourself, that you are able to stop what you're doing, say no, or take the time to reevaluate certain situations, because perhaps in the past you've rushed into things before, or you've made unwise decisions that you regret. And this energy is coming through that because you're taking this time to reflect and do you, okay, through the mistakes and challenges that you've encountered in the past, things will be brought into justice. Things will even out and balance out for yourself. So this year is also about balancing out things within your energy field, within your career, within your home, rearranging things, maybe even trying to change the way your living space looks like. It's all about an equal balance than it was last year, where perhaps you were overdoing something too much and now you're cutting back on it. With the Hanged Man as well, there is this sense of you having to realize something, but then shift your perspective. So there's a higher power again here, where it's definitely knowledge-based as well, but intuition-based, where you're able to accomplish more on the sidelines here in this situation. So taking a step back, taking less challenges so that you could focus on the more important things in your life here, but gaining new perspective and doing things smarter. And what that's going to help you do is build that confidence that you have, that you've been missing, okay, this year. So in terms of even career here for some of you in the physical world, there is I'm not going to overwork myself. I'm not going to overdo myself. I'm going to do things smarter. I'm going to do things more efficiently. And I'm going to reevaluate whether or not I want to put certain energies into certain projects now this year, because this year seems to be very hyper-focused, okay? Let's get into the spirit and soul for this year. Again, Aries, I hope this resonates with you. If it doesn't, I'll have other readings, especially ones about love coming up. Please do tune in for that as well, okay? So in terms of spirit and soul, what is coming up for Aries in the new year, please, for 2024? Okay. All right, Aries. So I have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I have the Two of Cups. And I have the Ten of Swords in reverse. For those of you who are single or looking for a romantic connection here, I'm definitely seeing some form of connection with an individual here, specifically in terms of relationships. Now, if you're already in one, you may be increasing that bond between the two of you, a soul bond here or a contract that you're supposed to be living out right now. For others, those of you who are single here, I'm definitely getting an energy of learning to manage certain instabilities about yourself here. And you may realize certain habits that you may have in regards to love. Perhaps it's in attachment styles or the way that you love or your love language. And I'm getting here that some of you have been kind of laid back on this, whether it was to find love or reach a connection here. And you've had to let something go here, or give up on something in order for love to come in. So you may have given up on a person last year or an individual here, and you were consistent, but now you've ended the connection or you've created some sort of blockage here in order for you to move on. And there seems to be an opening of the heart space coming through for you for this year about a real connection, a connection that's worthwhile here. And this person here I'm seeing will alleviate some of the pain or anguish that you've been suffering from. I'm getting here that this person either may have gone through similar trauma that you have, or this person can come in and heal you, and that's how you'll know. And this person will make sure that you know that they are the one, and they're going to take you out of this space here. For those of you who are, again, already in a committed relationship here, this is just a stronger bond between the two of you here. And certain things that you've dealt with this person in the past, you will be working on between the two of you in order to achieve more happiness between the two of you in your lives. And if there was some sort of debate or argument about something, or something that was really on your mind about this connection, or any questions you may have had, those things will be answered sometime this year, and they will be addressed. And there's definitely a healing energy towards this, or coming out of extreme sadness and pain. Okay? So that is what I feel for you for this year. I'm going to have one more card here for your advice. Anything else for Aries, please, for advice here for them for the year? Anything else here? I feel like those were the ones. Okay. We have the Strength card. Strong Leo energy coming through here. I have Aquarius, Cancer, Libra, Virgo. I mean, Earth and air still here, and water. We got it all. But anyway, the Strength card as your advice here is to stay consistent here. You may face certain fears when you're encountering things in your everyday life here, but I feel like you'll pull through, and this is the year you're going to make major changes, because there's an inner strength within you, a realization that you deserve whatever it is you're trying to achieve. And whether you get the support from other people or messages from the universe or synchronicities, you start to realize your power, your own manifestations, your dreams. Those things start becoming reality this year, because you're now being consistent with your goals. And that's due to the inner strength that you've built up over the years. And if you had a rough year for 2023, I can definitely guarantee you that this year you're going to be stronger due to whatever traumas and inflictions that you've had to deal with here in the past. But not only that, you'll be sharing that energy with people, and people will definitely see how courageous you are and how determined you are to achieve your goals. And that's the energy that you need to embrace. Okay? All right, I'm going to do one more card from the White Light Oracle, and we're going to use the guidebook here for you, Aries. It's been a pleasure here. I really appreciate you watching here till the end. Any last words here for... Oh, okay. We have Pearl of Sharo. So I'm going to just get the guidebook here, and we're going to just get your message here for the end of the reading. Okay. So, Pearl of Shadow. Taking responsibility for your experiences empowers you. You are going to resolve an issue through spiritual aspiration and higher guidance. You will rise up in full connection to your spirit and access a wealth of divine treasure. That which has brought darkness into your world shall submit to the light and be transformed. Have courage and commitment to your awakening, for you are a precious being and can go far on the spiritual path this lifetime. All right, I think that was a great message for you, Aries. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I really appreciate you watching till the end. Thanks for being here. See you again soon. Bye for now.